Every post is a signal. Give it fuel. Boost eggs, the social value layer.
Let's go. Good morning, my friends. It's your old pal Peace Love Music with another episode of the Let's Go Good Morning Show, brought to you live by DeOrganized Media in partnership with our amazing friends over at Bitcoin Live Decentralized Broadcasting. We got an amazing guest lined up, Benai, coming back to talk to us a little bit about more about Property X, but also to talk about the happenings in Nepal. Really cool, interesting, uplifting event happening there. Is the anniversary of 9/11, and I know a lot of people are remembering the attack, but I want to remind everybody to remember what they did to us after, what they used it for. It was used to wage a war that was unnecessary, a war that was predicated on a bunch of lies that the media pushed on us and supported for a long time until it was proven that it was lies. This media has been the established authority on truth, yet it routinely lies to us about things. It polarizes people. It drives adversarial positioning to the nth degree. It harms our society in a horrible way, and it's been being allowed and actually not just allowed, but driven to do this since 9/11. So happy anniversary. Condolences and prayers, and what happened yesterday to Charlie Kirk was just horrible. If anyone, I'm sorry to everyone that actually had to see the video, because it was traumatizing. There's been a mass trauma inflicted upon our society through this. Horrible what's happened. And I'm not a polarized person. I like to talk about ideas as opposed to ideals, because I think that that's really where we find our alignment. We can all align. We're all humans. We all have basic needs. There are places where every single person on the planet aligns. We all need food. We all need water. We all need shelter. We all need human interaction, actually. And I'm just, I'm not feeling good about where things are. The responses from some people about this, celebrating, saying it's horrible, but he got what he deserved. He ran his mouth too much. I don't agree with everything Charlie Kirk had to say. I very much oppose his position on immigration. As people know, I think free people who are otherwise causing no harm to anyone, non-aggressive, and only engaging in consensual exchange should be free to move about as they will. And actually that makes a free and open society much stronger when we allow people to produce through mutually beneficial and consensual exchange. Charlie was very, very much against and vocal about being opposed to illegal immigration, and I understand the argument there, and I'd love to I'm open to chatting with people about those things. I don't have a hard line and think that somebody that disagrees with my opinion is just a horrible person and wrong, warranting celebrating their public murder and assassination. That's where we are. That's where we are as a goddamn society right now. And I'm not well with it. I have news. I'm going to get to the news. We're going to get to all of this, but I just needed to say these things because I try to be optimistic, but shit like this makes me feel like we're all fucked. So let's prove me wrong today. Let's have a more meaningful and less divisive day, hopefully. Friendly reminder, this is a news and information show. I'm not providing you financial advice. I'm providing you with tools to maybe do your own research. Never invest money you cannot afford to lose. The numbers this morning. Bitcoin's looking great. 114.91. This is good, actually. This is good if you're in the market. Bouncing off of that 112, 110 range that it touched as it bottomed out in the local bottom and showing signs of stopping and turning around is good. Ethereum also up 44.35. And stacks coming in at 67.44. That's up 3% from yesterday and moving up to number 74 by market cap on CoinMarketCap. Fear and Greed Index at 47 in the neutral range. We got news stories. Some interesting stuff. Somehow I put story 3 ahead of 1 and 2. I don't know how I did that. Messed it up. I'm not sure if that's actually the right link for the story either. Hong Kong plans to ease crypto bank rules. The Hong Kong Monetary Authority has proposed lowering capital requirements for banks holding licensed crypto assets, aligning with Basel guidelines. If adopted, the new framework would take effect in early 2026 and allow institutions to hold permissionless blockchain assets with reduced restrictions, provided they implement strong risk management tools. This move could make Hong Kong one of the most crypto-friendly financial hubs, signaling an important regulatory shift in Asia that could boost institutional adoption. Quintenz says Winklevoss lobbied Trump. I don't know. I think I'm out of order. Oh, no, I know. CFTC nomination accuses Winklevoss twins of lobbying Trump. Brian Quintenz, President Trump's nominee for the CFTC chair, accused Tyler and Cameron Winklevoss of lobbying against his confirmation after Gemini settlement with the regulator. Quintenz claims the twins pressured him to align with Trump's lawfare agenda and then escalated their complaints to the White House when he refused. The accusations highlight growing political tensions between crypto executives and regulators, underscoring how high-stakes lobbying is shaping U.S. crypto policy during an election year. It's actually anyone's right to lobby government about nominees and or people nominated for positions or people that are in current positions. There's nothing wrong with that. So it's weird that he would actually have a public response there, to be honest. It's actually not probably his best look, in my opinion. AVAX Foundation eyes $1 billion raise. The Avalanche Foundation is in talks to raise $1 billion through 2 crypto treasury vehicles in the U.S., according to Financial Times. One would be formed through a private placement with Hivemind Capital, advised by Anthony Scaramucci, while the other would use a SPAC structure backed by Dragonfly Capital. Both firms would purchase AVAX tokens at a discount from the foundation, creating demand and expanding treasury use cases. The ambitious raise reflects Avalanche's push to secure deeper liquidity and investor confidence. Seems similar to the SIP 31 maneuver a little bit. Interesting. I do like Avalanche as a dark horse candidate to actually do something this cycle. We'll see. Not financial advice. MicroStrategy paces. Oh yeah, shout out. You got your stacking DAO yields today, 8.37% on STXT, liquid staking stacks. STX BTC APY 8.13% and BTC at 8.81%. MicroStrategy outpaces big tech in Treasury BTC. MicroStrategy, now rebranded as Strategy Inc., they're going to be called MicroStrategy forever, by the way, continues to lead corporates in Bitcoin holdings with $71 billion in BTC on its balance sheet. This surpasses major tech giants like Apple, Tesla, and Meta, making Strategy the world's largest corporate Bitcoin holder. While the firm's stock is down 26% in 2025, shareholders dropped a lawsuit over the S&P 500 rebalancing. The milestone underscores Bitcoin's growing role in corporate treasuries and reflects investor appetite for direct BTC exposure through public companies. Oh, what did I do? There we go. Ethereum slashes 40 validators for double signing. Ethereum's beacon chain saw 40 validators slashed for double signing, a serious offense where nodes publish conflicting attestations. Many of the affected validators were tied to Anchor, which others linked to StakeFi, all nodes in SSV network. Double signing typically occurs when validator keys are mistakenly deployed across multiple environments, causing miscoordination. The event highlights the risks of validator mismanagement, reinforcing the importance of secure key handling in Ethereum's proof-of-stake ecosystem. This one's interesting. We had a great turnout for the Bitflow AMA, by the way. Dylan did an excellent job. You guys, there's a link here in the news thread. I actually should post the news thread underneath the... Actually get this link here. I'm going to post the news thread underneath the live stream so you guys can go get it. check them out. Check out these stories later. But great job by Dylan with the AMA, and the link for that is in the post. Not sure why it's not populating the image, but definitely go check them out. Bitwise, Fat Apps Narrative games steam, according to Bitwise. Bitwise CIO Matt Hogan is promoting the Fat App thesis, suggesting value in crypto may shift from base layer blockchains to application layer projects. Hogan notes app tokens are increasingly outperforming L1 tokens versus Bitcoin as investors look to capture value closer to user activity. While blockchain remains foundational, apps like decentralized exchanges and gaming platforms are capturing attention and flows. If the thesis holds, portfolios may tilt towards application tokens over L1s in the next cycle. That makes a lot of sense to me, actually. Keep building those apps, fam. 48,000 Nepalese. I have to ask Banai how I'm supposed to. Nepalese, I think, is. Download Dorsey's P2P app. Nearly 48,000 Nepalese downloaded Jack Dorsey's peer-to-peer messaging app, BitChat, after the government banned major social media platforms amid youth-led protests. The protests, fueled by anger over corruption and unemployment, escalated into violent clashes, leaving at least 19 dead and hundreds injured. The surge is decentralized app adoption underscores how censorship-resistant technologies can provide vital communication channels during political crises, and highlights the broader social value of decentralized platforms like Dorsey's Bitcoin-based project. Huge fan of what Jack Dorsey's building at BitChat. It's very, very interesting how it's designed to work using Bluetooth technology. And I'm not sure of all the details. I played around with it once. It's very, very interesting. And I'm looking forward to more development like this. It's a censorship-resistant, largely uncontrollable communications method. And anyone that's opposed to that is an enemy of humanity. Free speech is pro-human, period. Love to talk to you about it if you have an opposing opinion there. That is the news. Oh, ETF flows. We got ETF flows on September 10th. Bitcoin spot ETFs experienced 368.25 million. BlackRock's IBIT experienced 172 million in inflows, and Ethereum spot ETFs saw a net 39 million. Great inflows there. Also, shout out, DeGrant's applications are open. There is a great guide for submitting your application on the website. It's dgrants.xyz, and there's a bunch of tabs up there. Application guide is one of the tabs. Gives you some information like this, and you can reach out to all of the stewards, including myself, Hattie, Benai, Big Mac. I always forget who this is when I look at his name on X. Eth Lagartija. I don't know. I have to actually ask him how he pronounces that. And we have our shows for today. We have the Whatever Morning Space, our regular show here today. We got Bitcoin Pepe, the only Pepe coin you need to know about. Their space is at 11 a.m. I will definitely be getting in there to touch some grass. I need it. And then at 5:30 is All Things Crypto with Dave and his gang, Crypto Landy and the dudes, Cool and Natnat. It's a great time. Get out and support. And I'm just going to bring on our guests here. I'm kind of stressed. Good morning, GP.
Good morning, dude.
How you doing today?
Doing good, man. Handling the business. Happy Thursday, man. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. We got Benai in the house, newly named fellow steward from the DeGrants project. He's got his Property X project that he's working on, and he's actually the only person I heard talk about until I saw the news item today about what's going on in Nepal. So really excited to have Benai here with us today. Are you with us, Benai?
Yes, I'm here. Is the audio coming through okay?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear. We can hear you great. How
Awesome.
you doing today?
I'm doing really well. Uh, awesome. There we go. There we go.
There he
Hey,
is.
what's up, man? Good morning.
Hey,
Love the hat.
GM.
I saw
Yeah.
Jan gave you some props on the hat yesterday too.
I gotta get on board with Trevor's IP school program. So I'm trying to like bring my ninja to everywhere I go. This is kind of represents me well. I love it. I designed this one myself.
What?
This is one of
The
this
hat
is one
or
of
the pizza ninja?
the ninja.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, so there was I think close to 200 plus, maybe 250 is hand designed with they had a chat bot. You could describe what you liked, what you didn't like, and it gave you a bunch of options. At the end you could pick which one you wanted to be minted. So yeah, I love this one, and I proudly represent. Let's go.
Let's go, dude. I love
But
that they're doing
I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be here. It's quite early, kids are sleeping. I'm a little quiet in the living room, but
That's the best time of day, isn't it?
exactly. And I was really happy to hear you sharing updates about what was happening in Nepal in the context of BitChat. So I'm happy to chat more about that, property acts, and just the state of the matter. Good morning.
Good morning, man. Good morning. I'm a little somber today. Just I don't know if you're familiar with what happened with Charlie Kirk.
Yes, absolutely. I was heartbroken to learn that yesterday. Such a gentleman of a human being, and for someone to come after him in a way that they did, it's a horrendous crime against him, his family, and anybody that loved free speech and fight for freedom. I want to say so. It's a sad day for America and the world. We have to fight back. We have to fight back against violence, reprehension, and this kind of behavior. So we have to speak up, and then we have to make sure that we let them know that this is not the way to do the business. So yeah. Likewise, Steph and ZP. Yeah.
Man, I just and I usually can overcome those things. I'm usually generally upbeat no matter what. But it's just it's weighing on me today, man. It's weighing on me because I was a long time lover and supporter of Facebook. When Facebook first launched, and I was able to it was a lot of my friends and my peers that I was able to reconnect with a bunch of people I went to school with, but it was an open way to communicate with people in a different way and create relationships and networking and get to know people and kind of discuss ideas in a new way. And then it became very, very controlled and contrived, and they created algorithms so that your reach got throttled. If you supported certain positions, you didn't get as much reach, and you didn't get connected with people like-minded the same. And they started just really focusing on dividing people. Really, they just fostered this fight and adversarial, and everything's polarized, and you're either on this camp or that camp. If you express any position on anything, then you align with these people on everything. And it's just this nonsense going on. And it's just been I'm mostly off of Facebook, but it reflects something deeper in our society right now. And there's people that are celebrating this.
Yes.
As if it was a good thing and it was warranted, and as if this guy was some kind of horrible person because of expressing his views, and if his views were dangerous and harmful, and so that there was some kind of validity in what happened. And I don't know I can't process it. It doesn't make even the most horrible person having that happen, I can appreciate.
It's tough. It's tough. It's tough, Steph. I hear you, man. I know these are things hard to put into words. It's too emotional, too strong of an feeling. But I'm totally right there with you. I mean, you're right. Like, this is like,
I don't know how to fix this.
yeah, this is country too divided. This is country too divided, too polarized. Um, yeah, not good. Not good.
It's really not good. And you know, I also see other people on, you know, we have these established sides. When we talk about blue and red, that means something to people, right? If you're on you're on either team blue or team red. They don't mean anything.
Yeah.
Blue and red don't actually represent any kind of ideas. Left and right are relative terms. Liberal and conservative don't actually mean anything unless you have a reference from where you're starting. There's these terms don't mean anything, but we've allowed an established authority on information to create this false paradigm where people feel compelled to align to a team, and then all bets are off as far as how they treat the other. Like, yes, I can be as horrible as I want to this person because of what they believe. It's insane.
Yeah, it's optimized. The algorithm has optimized for the wrong thing.
On purpose.
Yes, on purpose, because they're looking at their bottom line. They see that the louder people are shouting at each other, it's better for them. And you know, that's exactly we have to fight back. I was happy to see that you were sharing about the BitChat and how like almost 50,000 people had signed up in Nepal. I didn't know that, so that was the news to me.
Huge.
But I was happy to learn that. I learned about BitChat. I knew it was like a mesh network of Bluetooth devices that can communicate with each other, and like without having to connect with any cellular network or Wi-Fi or anything else. So just to see that be so impactful, like 50,000 people is huge, and it's only in a matter of 48 hours because the time that the uprising had started, like when the actual thing went down, I mean, the system didn't really like sustain for longer than 4 hours, 5 hours, but the toppling took like close to 48 hours. But that didn't mean anything. Like, you know, people were able to come out on the streets, fight back with the authorities.
You know what? Actually, I mentioned yesterday, I don't remember who I was talking to. I was talking to somebody about that. This was a major happening in Nepal.
Yes.
The only reason aside from this morning's news that I caught this morning while I haven't seen any coverage of it. The only reason I knew about it before this morning was because you mentioned it. And I talked to somebody else yesterday. And the only reason he had known was because you had mentioned it. If we didn't know you,
right,
the news doesn't tell us about this stuff.
Yes.
So, and I still don't really know the whole. So why don't you give us a background of what actually happened in Nepal?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. What's happening, like, or what has happened in the past like week in Nepal, this is unprecedented in the history of the world. Like, yes, uprisings happen, like, you know, people revolt and like, you know, things happen, but like the way it happened in the amount of time that it happened, it's like unprecedented. So I'll take a couple of steps back and like kind of build up to it. Nepal had been a long running monarchy, right? So there used to be small states scattered before there was king. So monarchy kind of assembled a country that it is Nepal today. But over the last 200 years, that was the system. And then 20 years ago, apparently people have had enough of monarchy, and then we wanted freedom. And like,
it's only been about 20 years that
20 years, that's when the king was replaced with a current multi-party democratic republic system. So it's you could get elected, although it is, I'll mention, and this is a key point, it is not a direct election like the prime minister or presidents. These are not elected by the direct vote from the people. It's the representatives are chosen at the local level and the state level government, but then they will choose their leader, like the prime minister and the ministers. So we got that. So the king was too much, and so we had to get rid of him. And then we got the multi-party democratic republic system for the last 20 years. Apparently, what happened with that, we lost one king. We ousted a king. Instead, we ended up getting like 1,000 kings. You see what I'm saying? Now every
Kind of
single
like
like
in the U.S.
yeah, so we ended up like every little reason there's like leader, and then he's acting like a king, like, oh, now I'm this. So it is, what happens, like there used to be a father figure, guardian, like of a country as a in a king, but now everybody's in for themselves, and the people that now got that kind of a freedom, they started just taking it upon themselves to do corruption, mismanage public funds, like not doing any infrastructure development, not looking out for people. Just the worst thing it can happen, right? So the past 20 years, actually, the fact that I'm in San Francisco and not in Nepal, like I moved out of my country 17 years ago, had something to do with that, because yes, I was looking for higher education, higher opportunities for myself, because the situation was bleak. So I was looking at places where I can excel at, like education, and like what other market opportunities for my future, right? So, and I'm not alone. It's like millions and millions of young guys, like they finish high school and then like they're seeking visa to go anywhere, just anywhere. Country as a Nepal as a country, it is close to $45 billion economy in terms of GDP. But of that, 33%, like one third, comes from the remittance, like people outside the country earning sweat, blood, and whatever, sending it back, right? But how the system work, yeah, you out here, you working hard and then sending money back home, to your family. But the people, the middlemen, the politicians that are in power to be, they're taking the cut like 20%, like right off the thing, because they collaborating with the companies like the Western Union, IME, and so on, in order to bring the money back into the country, right? So that's a massive. So the people that are in power, and have relative access, were abusing the system. So their families were well off, their relatives were well off, their kids were well off, their kids are studying, like, you name it, at best universities in the world, they get medical treatment in the best hospitals in the world. um, but what's for the rest of the poor people, right? So the difference was just massive. People are just like, they don't know what to do, and the thing that I've heard, like from the people that kind of express concern about the current situation, is like, oh man, these people are fucking corrupt, and that they've been in power for so long, there's nothing we can do but to pray and wait that they they're no longer existing, and then we can replace the entire generation of these like corrupt leaders, like that are like 70 plus, 60 plus, right? In age. So that's kind of the, like, people's like in mind. But and then there was this thing called, like, a trending term called, like, a nepo babies. Like, nepo comes from nepotism, like, you're just looking out for you and your family, like the immediate, like the in terms of relationship. And babies meaning like the kids of these like filthy rich politicians that became rich by the corruption. And these kids are like sharing TikTok, Instagram reels, and like whatnot, like, oh, why don't you tell your dad to work harder, like, I deserve this. You see what I'm saying?
That's
So
crazy.
like, people have had like, man, no. So that was kind of the backdrop. And then all of a sudden, last week, government decided that they were going to ban 26 different social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp,
They
Reddit,
decided to ban them
everything.
because they were concerned.
They were concerned that they were not under the regulatory regime, like they were not registered in the company in Nepal to operate, but also saying that there's too much negativity, families were being torn apart, and then like that kind of bullshit, right? But
And the,
why? The actual reason was that because now information was too freely flowing, like now, like before the age of social media, like these leaders, like the election would come like every 5 years or like whatever, like, whenever they desire. If you're in power and then like you ousted, like you want to go fucking revolt in the streets and then like have election in next 6 months. It's not like every 4 years here in the United States. Like, they can do whatever the hell they want. And then um so yeah, so they thought that they could kind of silence the people by limiting the flow of information. And then when they announced that the medias were to be banned, that was the last straw. That was.
And that's why everybody downloaded
Yeah,
Bitwise.
that was the trigger. That was the trigger that they pulled. That got everybody riled up. Like, what the fuck you guys are thinking? Like, the only thing that we've had is this, right? The information and the internet. Nothing else. But then now you're taking even that away from us. Like, what do you guys think you are, right? So the Gen Z population, folks under 28, the guys and gals that grew with the internet, right? People born after 96, I think, or 97, up until 2012. So they were like, once that was down, they were like, this is enough is enough, corruption is too much. Now there's no more information. I was like, we need to come on these streets. So that was first day. That was like 3 or 4 days ago, I think on the 8th. And yeah, like students, these were mainly students. They had made it clear, this is not a organized movement. I should mention, this was totally organic, as far as I know, and from the information that I'm hearing from the sources. Of course, there's like organizations now that are like coordinating to like move things forward. But like when it started, um, it's totally organic, and then all the cities across the country, people started like getting together in like public places. And then government did a miscalculation, thinking that they could like stop it, so they used lethal force. First, they like almost 19, 20 kids were killed. um yeah, at the nighttime they started like curfews, like people can't get out, like authorities were like beating people up and like whatnot, like hundreds of people injured. Next day they showed up again. By the time next day they showed up, social media was already unbanned. And then a few of the ministers had resigned, whoever ordered the social media ban. But that's not the solution like that people are looking for, like unbanning social media. The actual reason why they were on the streets is the corruption, right? So the fight continued on. Later on, I mean, they clearly saw that people have had enough, and then there's no going back. I heard some backroom deals that were being tried to make, like the prime minister tried to order head of the army to mobilize army against the people. But army backed out. Army in general said that we're not going to protect political interest going against the general public. No, like stern no, like that's it. So that was like when like prime minister resigned and fled the country. And the second day, like during the evening, like like when the situations are fluid and like tense like this, outsiders like the evil mind get activated and they infiltrate the movement, right? So there's a lots of things being discussed right now, how some of the communist party, like the Maoist faction of the communist party, infiltrated the Gen Z movement. And like they went after like the property and the life of their enemy, like the people from Congress party, other faction of communist party. So they went into their houses and they burned their houses. Like, so all the like the major political leaders houses and like the businesses, like they all got burned down. Like the main government building where all the infrastructure like information was housed, that was burned down. The parliament house was burned down. Like, it's like it's a total chaos. So anyway, um so that was the byproduct, collateral damage of the actual the whole 48 hours ordeal. Now Gen Z is back on the streets, cleaning it up. There's people in discussion with the army and the president to form a interim government, so that they can plan for election and then like get the permanent government. um, but yeah, man, last week has been such a ride. After learning about the first day, I'm in San Francisco, so we got together in front of the city hall, to like kind of make our message heard. Local NBC Bay Area News, they covered that this was happening, so that was quite good to spread awareness. Um, but things this that happened in Nepal in the span of like 2 days. I mean, things like this have happened. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not the only thing. Like the first and the thing, like just in Sri Lanka most recently for like 90 days and more, Bangladesh, um, Myanmar, I think they had a recent uprising like this, but it has been like months and like longer, but nothing has kind of toppled in a way that it did like so fast. um, and by the young guys just who have had enough. um
Yeah, man.
yeah.
It's honestly it's encouraging because despite all of the mechanisms they have to I'm talking when I say they, I mean the establishment, which is definitely organized and in control
Right.
and taking measures to thwart these kind of uprisings.
Yeah.
Despite all of their efforts and all of their financial and economic advantage, people can still win just by standing up and working together for their
Yes.
common goals. And that's why they divide us constantly, by the way.
Yeah, it was such a obvious mistake that they made. When I first heard they banned social media, and then I was just sitting right here, my dad was right next to me, and I told my dad, like, did you hear what happened? Like, are they stupid or what? Like, they're gonna ban social media and that's the only thing that people have. What do they think is gonna happen? This is the most stupidest thing that they could have done, and they just shot themselves in their foot, and this is probably beginning of the end. And then like 48 hours later, like there's nothing. Like, everybody's like fleeing country, like. And I mean, now there's hope. Like, I'm not happy that these students had to be martyred through the process, and so many of them in like such a short amount of time. But I'm happy that this happened. We had an uprising, and then the long old antique system no longer exists. We'll have to make sure that government takes care well of these families so that they don't have to be as stressed for the rest of their life. Um, but other than that, we have to make sure that we go into forming a stable, reliable government that works for the people and not just like the few. I'm cautiously optimistic. We're building website. It's called Voice of Gen Z. Um, we'll aggregate information like what's happening and like keep people up to date. Also, we have some public addresses for wallet to accept donation in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and the stacks. So we'll say these links in the days to come as we have as we will establish communication with people like whoever is mobilizing and like need resources in Nepal. We have few other ideas in order to like right now there's no any kind of one central like a directory of like people who is who and who is where and things like that. So I want to kind of see if we can try to have a domain like how similar to how we have like .btc. You can have your own namespace like .nepal, or like city,
Gen
yeah,
Z.
.zenzi. Every city can have like .pokhara, .kathmandu, and so on. So people can like KYC with their actual information against. So we verify their authenticity, like the citizenship and so on. But then give them this BTC Nepal name, so that in cases like the emergencies like this, we can disperse funds instantly to everybody that they need. Because one of the main problems in crisis like this is that you cannot distribute relief enough to like enough people, like to minimize the collateral damage, right? So government think, like the organizations think that they know the best, and that they try to move food like water and like shelter and things like that, like where they think it's needed. But people know what they need the best. Like if you can give them resources like right away, they will find what they want, like, and how to get it.
Because you're what you're actually talking about is the fundamental difference between a free market and a controlled closed market. And the free market will actually find the solutions the most efficiently and the fastest. It's just how it is. And when we centralize control over markets, that's how we establish monopolies on the use of force, monopolies on the control of information, monopolies on the establishment of healthcare policy, and so on and so on and so on. So we need to keep. That's why we're here, right? We're here to decentralize.
Yes.
I want to shout out the OGs in our chat right now. We got Sam shouting us out, and Resh shouting us out. 300 on the chat, even though he's here live with us, because we're not giving him a chance to talk.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, I'm like, I'm very deeply like want to like talk about this, like.
Listen, if I have the capacity, 300 can actually clear his throat and jump into any conversation. I was just kidding.
Yeah, I just feel your pain, because it's like parallel to what goes down this side. I cannot say much because I'm on a live show, but yeah, I totally feel you and what you're going through. And yeah, I just pray for the best, and that you go through it. Yeah, praying for you, bro.
Yeah, praying for the Nepalese and the Zims as well. This you did. I think you did justice by this conversation, Binyana. I think that like it's one of those things that I haven't seen any coverage on this at all. Like 0% coverage on this. So it's giant, and you're doing justice by it by talking about it.
Yeah, thank you. I want to.
I apologize. We'll have to have you on again soon to talk about Property X proper.
Yes.
Anytime, man. You're always welcome. By the way, you know this. But to GP's point, and reiterating, man, yes, you're an asset to any community you're a part of. You bring forward you get to the meat of the problem. You can talk about all of it. You have a great perspective, and your intent is very diplomatically spread. You present your position without friction, and that's not always easy to do.
Thank you.
So I really appreciate you coming on and chat with us today, man.
Yeah, earlier I was saying kids asleep, but they're up. Say hello.
Good morning. Good morning.
Hi, say hi.
GM.
Hi.
Hey, little one.
Namaste, Gaju. Uncle Ella, namaste, Gaju. Yes, thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, so, Lojan.
That's the most precious thing ever in the world.
Is it not?
So anyway, so I'll have to get off, but just want to make a quick point before I wrap. Although we talked about Nepal, like, focus on that because it was most recent event. But I want to kind of connect it with the grander, like the world events. Like 2 days before what happened in Nepal, like the prime minister had lost like the vote of confidence. I'm not sure if you guys tracked that. So that was happening. The next day in Japan, prime minister had resigned for something. So like, and the third day in Nepal, the uprising had started. In the like span of 3 days, in last week, the like, three countries had like such a big political upheaval. And then yes, and then yesterday, Charlie Kirk incident. Like, all of these things are like, there's oppression. It's not just in Nepal. Like, it's a global problem. Like, we need to like talk to each other and then like tell each other like what the actual problem is so that we can get to it, but not become violent and not hurt other people. Go through the process, like keep calm and like like So I was just wanted to like wrap with that let's be strategic. Let's be strategic and let's go. Right?
Let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Let's
And
go, Andy.
I appreciate you guys always. I'm very
Oh, you know what we need to know right now? This is actually not the most important thing, but it's important. How do you say "let's go" in Nepalese?
go is like jam. Jam means like let's go. Move is like jam. Let's go. Like I don't have like the actual words with the same vibe as in like let's go. But I'll think
All right.
about it and then
All right.
like get back to you because
You'll have to let us know because we're learning new
Yes.
languages. We're learning how to say "let's go" in every language, and I think it's mostly
so
universal. So I
with
need to
like
get-
group of guys, let's go. It's like Jamai Kedao, let's go. It's not like Jamai Kedao, let's go boys.
No.
Yeah.
Zameka
Kedao,
Dao.
let's go. Yeah.
All right, Zameka Dao. Hunter, write that down.
Zamekadawo.
Let's
Zamekadawo. Let's
Say,
go, Andy. Vamos.
But I love you guys. I'll catch you guys later.
Much love to you, man. Yes, and have a enjoy your
Yes.
day, man. I can't help but smile now.
No, me.
Thank you for sharing that uplifting human you have.
That's what it is, man.
Awesome stuff. Orange, welcome. Didn't get to say hi when we first dropped you in because there was just conversation going on. But
Of course. Good morning.
Good morning,
Just
brother.
have to say
Welcome.
that was the most precious thing I've seen in a while, especially in the current world we are in.
it was much needed. Actually,
Exactly.
I needed it.
Yeah, dude,
Badly.
there's nothing like it, man. The innocent, just happy, good vibe kids, right? Like that just come through and they're just like, oh, "What's up, man? I got the good vibe for you. If the world is like, you need a little distraction, right? Like, it's too much going on, too much negativity. Remember the little ones, man.
Exactly. But that's also the reason why we do things right.
Trying to build a future.
It's my only reason. Although my little ones aren't that little anymore, But
No, but
it is.
it's just for
That's our purpose. The reason we try to make the world a better place isn't necessarily because we want to experience a better life right now. It's to what we leave behind.
that's
very
exactly
important.
what I've experienced the last couple of weeks. So for context, I don't have children yet, but I had when I was younger, when I went to the middle school, I had a rabbit. She was everything to me. And when she passed, that was the most saddest moment in my life, of course. But recently, just a couple of weeks ago, I found pictures of her when she was just a little baby. And just seeing that is motivation enough to know what you are doing it for. It doesn't have to be in the present moment. It can be in the past. It can be for the future.
Building a better future.
Well said, sir. Well said. Focus on what you're doing it for, guys.
Exactly.
It's not about winning an argument.
No.
There's way too much people focused on just dominating an argument, embarrassing somebody else's points, and then grandstanding on it. And it leads us to where we are today. This hyper polarized, no place for even kind of considering somebody else's perspective or
It's
opinion.
okay to see things differently.
It's all we have, actually. Like, I can never see anything but beyond my own perspective. I'm trapped in my subjective perspective. I can only assume how you see things. I can take data, I can integrate that data, but it's ultimately filtering through my subjective experience. So everything I receive, everything I think, everything I do is from my own perspective. It's just where we all are. We can't see beyond our own perspective. That's our experience, is finiteness.
Exactly.
So take that into consideration, that your perspective is not the only one, and it shouldn't be, because you can't do it all. I can't do if DeOrganized doesn't work if it's just me talking to me about what I want to talk about, and that's it. If it's no one else on here and there's no one else listening, it's not a thing. We need all the perspectives. We need all of the input and all of the experience. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but my opinion is still right. You know that, right?
From your perspective,
Exactly.
It is.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I want to just again thank Benai for coming on today and talking. He's an absolute chat in the space. If you're not following, get to follow him. Check out his Property X platform project that he's working on. Awesome real world asset and other on-chain development stuff that's just amazing. And huge shout out again to Resh and Sam in the live chat. Big Mac making an appearance as well. Big Mac is also one of the new stewards for DeGrants. We're excited to have him on the team as well. Just want to shout out everybody. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with Find to Earn rounds momentarily. Stay tuned after a quick word from our amazing sponsors. It is time. The Game Master has arrived in his true form. How are you today, sir?
I'm fine, GM. Let the hunt begin.
GM, sir.
Let the hunt
Let's
begin.
go. All right, guys. It is time for Find to Earn round games, where you are given an image in Google Street View. That image is the location of the treasure. The Game Master drops game rounds on the Skullcoin BTC account on X, and you will have a starting link. That link is the starting place in Google Maps. From there, you are looking for the Street View image, and each round is sponsored by some meme tokens on Stacks. We have rounds sponsored by RuCoin, LeoCoin, Bitcoin Pepe, Flat Earth, POS. I'm not sure exactly all our other lists, and we have a jackpot round from STX, from Skullcoin, that is an STX prize. And the first rule of Find to Earn is you must share out the live stream. If you do not share out the live stream and you are the first one to win, you will lose your prize, and that's sad. We don't want that to happen. So share out the live stream, and then we give you a countdown on this show. So it's always important to be watching the live stream. You have a huge advantage Some people do choose to go play just on the Skullcoin page and they wait and they just refresh, but that's not the best way. Usually you don't win unless you're watching the live stream. So make sure you're watching the live stream. Let us know in the live chat if you like playing. We have whitelist rounds coming up. But our first round is an open round for everyone to play. And I will be dropping an image on the screen early in a moment. Sir, which token are we launching with today?
Yeah, let me choose. We can play different games. We can launch, for example, we can play Flat Earth, for example.
I love Flat Earth. The flat is
Flat
real.
is real. The flat is
Real. Okay, let call the game Flat is real. Okay, I'm dropping right now to love the picture. Today's this date. Okay, let's play this one.
All right, let's see. Oh, all right. Two of my favorite things. Cows and trampolines. So you guys are going to be looking for this image. This is going to be locatable in Google Street View. So when you drop in, you're going to be, study this image for a little while we're watching. You're going to have these cows. There's the path. This won't actually be here in the front. So you're looking for this greenery, the greenery in the back. I see some poles. I see some hill definition, some trees in the back. So just kind of look at all these things, and we're going to be searching for this in Google Maps. And I'm going to give you the countdown, and the game will launch at the end of the countdown. You're watching you're checking out the games on the Skullcoin BTC. GP, you want to share today, or you want me to? Or we can do both. Let's do both today.
Yeah, if you could share, I will share my screen in a second.
All right. So we're going to launch the game round in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Same Carabao.
Let's go.
Ajime.
Same Carabao. Let's go. Vamos.
So I'm on the Skullcoin page, and I'm going to like and repost the game round. That is also important. And then you will see the link to the live stream somewhere in here, and you should like and share as well. But then I'm going to go in and I'm going to drop in right here. And this is where I'm looking. I don't need that there. And let me actually just go back in and we'll reset this so that we can actually both share. I don't need to be on here if I'm sharing. So you guys can just see my screen. And we'll get GPs on there when he's sharing. So I clicked that link. Now I'm in the Google Maps and I'm looking around, and where do I see that kind of green with the open space? Maybe over here. I'm not sure if this is right or not. I'm going to drop in, looking around. Similar, but not quite what we're looking for. I think we're across the street. So I want to jump back up. Let's see here. Guys, make sure you share out the live stream if you like these games. It's very important. It helps us grow.
Okay, we still have no winner.
One thing I have noticed is that the game master likes sometimes putting rounds at intersections or close to intersections. That doesn't mean it's definitely how it is today, but oftentimes.
Who's sharing the screen?
Pieces right now.
It's cooking, bro. Like I didn't know that you can look that way. I think I should learn how to navigate this.
Yeah, I use my trackpad most. Yeah, I just drop in. Oh, I see polls. Yeah, those aren't the ones. Or maybe. Still no one, huh? So to turn it, by the way, I just hold my finger down on the trackpad and it gives me, maybe I double tap. I see cows. It's not the right cow. I don't think. Oh, maybe it is. I think I got the right one. I don't know if I was first or not. I see a couple of other answers.
Yeah, let me check.
So just to remind everybody, I clicked this share button at the top. I clicked copy to clipboard. And then I went over to the Skullcoin page. And I dropped the comment.
Yeah,
that
you
just
are
dropped
right,
that
and
to
the
the-
first was like Lord Volt. He's our new player. Congrats.
Did I get it right or I got the wrong cows?
Yeah, your cows, I believe, is wrong. But maybe it's right, but the wrong angle.
Yeah, I think the wrong angle.
Okay. Congrats, Lord Volt, our new player. And we are moving to whitelist.
Congrats. All right. So we have whitelists, guys, for new players. And we do the whitelist for new players because, well, we have some really OG awesome players that crush it. And so we wanted to make it easy for new players. We got a lot of new people coming into the game all the time. We wanted to make it easy for new players to be able to learn how to play. So like and repost the game rounds. Like and repost the live stream. Post it on the Skullcoin page. And then get back. If you are a new player, you haven't been added to the whitelist rounds yet, get over. You can actually go right under the live stream and make a comment under the live stream just saying, hey, I'd like to be added to the whitelist for future game rounds, and the game master will get you added.
Okay, we play whitelist rounds in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go, Handy.
I forgot how to say it. I already forgot.
Tameka
Talk to him.
Yeah, it's launching right now.
Let's go.
Usually X cannot handle our activity.
And this round is sponsored by Leo Coin, a tremendous meme coin community project on Stacks. We love Rubes and what he's done for the ecosystem.
Yeah, and we launch one more round, more easier for new players right now. It's a Pepe round.
Zenny.
And we have a B Pepe round as well. It's launching. So if you guys are on the whitelist and you maybe are really brand new, sometimes it's better. We launch 2 whitelists at the same time. So what you guys want to do is, A, make sure you like and repost the game rounds. Sometimes I do it and it doesn't stick. Like and repost the game rounds. Oh, we got this posted twice.
Yeah, because like
Same
this
spot.
platform just for so slow.
Yeah. X has been buggy and ruggy the last few days for sure. Let's see. We got. What do I want to do?
Okay, we
I'm
have a
going
winner
the
for
BPEP.
first whitelist round. It's a DJ.stx. Second was Mutur Smart STX. Keep going. Play again because you're still in whitelist. And Rihana, you could actually like play the whitelist rounds and win very easily, like the second one.
Sure.
Maybe we have already
Alright.
the winner. Let me check.
See, I can't. I found it, but I can't make my post because I'm not on the whitelist. These are all of our waitlist players, by the way. Right now, actually, we have double the amount of whitelist players. But I did find that image. We do not have an answer yet, so you guys can see right on the screen here. This is how I did it. Let me share it. Let me start over again. Start over again. Just to show you guys how to play. You just walk forward. And I walked forward and I was like, all right, oh, there it is, right there. And so I just click share, copy the link, go back to the game round, post. And down here, I am not eligible because I am not on the whitelist. The whitelist players can answer right now. And I just showed you where the answer is. So somebody should have that answer shortly.
Yeah, this game is filter for the people, like, can you like solve the easiest problem? Can you understand something new in life? Like, I mean, learn something new. Because we give you very easy like pattern, like we explain how to do it. If you're lazy, you cannot handle it, you cannot like understand. But we all should evolve anyways.
Did you just call me lazy?
No, you are not in
In a
white.
polite way.
Okay, the winner is Lord Volt. Again, seems like he understands the concept. He is not in whitelist anymore. Play the open games, we continue. We play the next game. Let's play the Bob game.
Let's go.
Okay, we start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. This is open game, everyone can play.
This game is for everyone. Good luck, hunters. Come on, Scan, let's go. Jekalo, Hande, Vamanos, Exu.
You forgot the latest one, right?
I don't remember how to say it.
Same Karawa.
Same Kalawa?
Yeah, something like that. Same Karawa.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It ended with something that sounded like Dow, but I don't remember exactly how to say it. So, but I am searching for this game round now, looking for the builder. I didn't get lucky with my first drop in, I don't think. Looking for a brick building with some construction going on in a row of houses. And I lost my pet, so I'm gonna actually go back, start over again.
Okay, we have winner. It's no losing. Congrats. Like 3 weeks ago, he was a new player, but now he understands the game and growing with his skill. Okay, we play the next round. Everyone get back to Skullcoin page and the organized media show. Repost the stream, repost the games. Don't forget. I will check for reposts.
We are back on the Skullcoin page and we are waiting for the game rounds to launch.
Actually, like
What?
Lord Volt won the first game and we give the prize to another person for the second game because like he didn't repost.
Uh-oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Did we have another? Do we have a winner?
Yeah, we give the prize to Muhammad Salama.
Guys, I've been telling you, you gotta repost the game round. You gotta repost the live stream. If you don't do it, you're gonna lose your prize. I'm sorry that happened to you guys, but it's super easy. You just like, repost, click the link. If you don't do that because you're trying to hurry, you won't get your prize. Make sure you like and repost the game rounds. You know, it's not just like. We got 25 likes and only 5 reposts here. The bog round. That's not doing it either. You guys got to like and repost. Like and repost. These numbers should be the same. Even the live stream. We're only getting 22 reposts, 34. I love that people are liking the live stream, by the way. Live stream post. That's okay. Not everyone's playing that's reposting and liking the live stream. But I hate seeing people lose their prizes. So like and repost game rounds, like and repost the live stream every time. Every time. Number one, it's how you win. It's the rules of the game. But number two, if you like playing these games, you like having these opportunities, the more reach these game rounds posts get, the more engagement we get in the live stream, the more views we get in the live stream, the more valuable it is to our sponsors to be on the show. So if you like having these game rounds, it costs you nothing to like and repost the game rounds and the live stream, and it helps us have these rounds. So make sure you do that. All right, so what do we got next, sir?
Yeah, we play Droid game soon.
All right, so we got the droid game coming up. Do you need a
Yeah,
minute, sir?
mortals, if you don't understand, we teach you. Okay. We are ready to launch. Can you count down, please?
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hyundai, vamos.
Hajime.
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 All right, so we're looking for the guy that's having his lawn redone. And the droid flag nearby. Let's see if we can find this one. I need a win. Let's see. I feel like this is going to be a quick one. Someone's probably already got it.
Okay, seems like here the winner is Isaac. He was the first who found
Let's go.
this mountain.
Congratulations, Isaac. Okay, real quick, in between this round and the next round, I'm going to just shout out a real quick word from our sponsors. While the Game Master gets ready for the next rounds, we have some amazing sponsors in our market. Very, very proud to have Stacking DAO and Bitflow supporting us. Stacking DAO is the leading liquid staking platform for the Stacks network. Stacking DAO is changing the game by letting users earn up to 10% APY while leaving their assets liquid. Unlike traditional staking, their unique design means no minimums, and users start earning rewards immediately. So there are zero switching costs when moving from other stacking pools. Plus, you've got options. Choose to receive your rewards in STX or SBTC, whatever fits your strategy. If you want to start earning yields today, head over to stackingdao.com. Stacking DAO is where liquidity meets opportunity. And Bitflow is the top DEX on Stacks, letting you trade native BTC, STX, SBTC, runes, and more all in one place by aggregating the best prices on Alex, Arcadico, and Valar. Recently, Bitflow rolled out flex pools, launching with STX pools to support liquid staking assets, offering flexible deposits, smarter rewards, and deeper liquidity. Head over to bitflow.finance today and jump on in. The water's fine. All right, we are here ready, waiting on the Skullcoin page for how many more rounds? What do we got left here today, sir? What did I do?
Okay, let's play the post round, and the last will be jackpot. 2 rounds.
All right, we got 2 more rounds to go, fam. Who wants to do a countdown?
I'll do.
Oh, go ahead, Hannah.
Okay, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Poison.
Okay, this one is hard. Let's go.
Oh, it's a hard one, fam. It's a hard one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna earn that POS coin today.
That's what she said.
Orange, what's up? Any luck today?
Sorry, did you talk to me?
Oh man,
Yeah.
Did you just talk
I'm
shit?
asking-
I haven't even been playing, but now I'm gonna.
Yeah, exactly. and will fuck you up.
I think I'm going to find it before Orange.
Give it a chance, bro.
Okay, let me launch jackpot round in parallel just for fun.
Yeah, we can do that.
You can choose what the game to play. Okay, I will give you like 1 minute more and we'll launch jackpot. We can give you the clue only here on the organized show. In this round, you have go to this castle on the north.
That's a solid clue.
Okay, the winner is DeFi Dictator. Congrats.
Ah, DD, let's go.
For the win. Let's go.
Come on.
Let's go.
I've been in the castle since the beginning, but I couldn't find the spot. I like it. This was a really cool one. Interesting architecture.
Yeah, explore the world. Okay, we launch jackpot round, 20 stacks, starting amount today. In
Get
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. The final round for today.
Come on,
Happy
Scan.
man.
Come on,
Haji.
Jimmy.
On day.
Yeah, just open the map, drop yellow pegman, and win. Simple as that.
Let me get that 20 stacks though.
We're in the Florida Panhandle. Pretty densely populated in this area, it looks like.
This is harder than I thought. Everybody's quiet. They're serious, trying to look for 20 stats.
Yeah. So with new, like I can talk because I am not searching. So with new grants program,
please
with
do.
new like open-ended grants, I believe we can finish in our strike finally combat, because our goal to make this website like gaming hub where you will have your alternate character like avatar, NFT geared. It's something different from what building like cryptonauts with crypto dude, but we will find like collaboration with them, because our goal to build GameFi, our goal to build some sustainable things when with economical motivation, when you can like grind some value from the system. If you are smart, if you have friends, if you have team, we are focusing on such content, because the most difficult thing is economical part. How you can solve these problems in GameFi. This is our goal, to build sustainable GameFi.
I love it. I think you guys should absolutely be funded. I think what you guys are building out on Stacks is incredible. Also, love what Crypto Dude is working on, and the crew over there as well. So I think that there's definitely some natural synergies between the projects that you guys should be collaborating on, even if it's
Yeah,
just
100%. We will help them. Maybe they will help us, because they building like 3D world, and we are building like economical GameFi structure. Okay, let's finish this game. I believe we will have no winner.
Yeah, I don't think. Let's give one more minute.
Okay, 1 more minute, hunters. Without clue is very hard. Yeah, that's why, you know, we are working on profiles. I know like the organized media have these great like profiles on website. We just working on things like we want to people have some badges, achievements, maybe even soulbound NFTs based on what they reach in the game.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea. And if you guys want, well, I would actually, I would reach out to Trip if you want. I'll happy to chat with him. If you guys want to kind of leverage, I don't know how composable it is yet, but if you guys want to leverage the user accounts, it's just the wallet address, and like they set up their own profile information, and then it's, you know, it's usable, it's composable across different apps on DeOrganized right now that are being developed. So I would imagine it would be composable also to other apps on Stacks. So it might be worth talking to Trip about that. You know,
Yeah,
because I don't know that I've already. This is the extent of my technical capacity to help on that.
yeah, sure. Sure, we'll talk to Trip, because like our goal to find collaboration with every project. Like I have DM from Melanie, for example, about like treasure hunt in real. Okay, the price, everyone, price goes for tomorrow. Seems like it's hard, no winner, but the price will be bigger for tomorrow's show in jackpot. I drop coordinates, you can find these three finally. And I want to say, like, Peace, did you see what I dropped to marketing chat on Telegram with idea with the events?
When did you drop that?
Yeah, I believe like maybe 4 days ago, 5 days ago.
Don't.
In our Telegram marketing chat, I dropped the Satoshi Hunt idea for like offline events.
So I haven't. Oh, you were chatting with You were kind of Shannon was engaging with you.
Yeah, with Shannon, like just and also GP, take a look one day in this chat. This is cool idea. Maybe on the day you will participate in any like offline events for stocks, and this idea could bring a lot of engagement.
Yeah, I'm not in the marketing group chat, but I would definitely.
You gotta hold on. You're not in the Are you not in? I don't think I can add people.
No, I'm not in there.
Why GP is not there? Add him.
I think it's just he's never gotten added. I can't add people. I don't think.
Okay, we ask Roops.
Yeah, Roops can get him. We gotta get him in there. I mean, honestly, it's like it's a hot and cold kind of group anyway. Like I haven't.
I didn't feel like I was FOMOing into the group, but I definitely contribute.
Oh, you should be in there. You should absolutely be in there. When it first opened, it was just supposed to be like a handful of people.
Where'd you go, Steve? Just look back at the screen.
Oh yeah, I turned because I was sharing.
Whoops!
I was gonna do.
We did the thing. Oh shit! I was wondering. I was like, wait, where'd you do that? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we'll get you. We we're gonna get you in there. It absolutely makes no sense that you're not in that group. When it was first forming, it was only supposed to be like a handful of people,
right?
And then like
keep it organized.
Yeah, we need to get you in there. Not that there's not a ton of stuff going. To be honest with you, the alpha chat is where I go.
That's where all the information.
The Stack Leo alpha chat group, DM group, is really like the first point of contact for me.
Me too.
Yeah, this is like more bureaucracy chat, and I just try to shake the people.
Yeah, exactly. But definitely we should get GP in that chat, and I'll try to chime in on there too once I have a minute.
Let me know. You know, if it's possible, I'll come read up on chat and see what's going on, and take part in the conversation. We're all trying to push stacks forward in the way that we deem fit, right? So like the more people that we can get organized in there that are helping to spread the word, the better, honestly. So that way everybody can be aligned, can be up to date on like what's going on, as far as like SocialFi campaigns that are coming up, all that, So let's orchestrate some fun. Let's what did Crypto Dude say? Let's inspire the change by facilitating. Let's have some fun and market.
I just noticed the message from Sam from this morning. It's exciting, but I don't want to talk too much about it.
Alpha.
Yeah.
Drop it.
He just mentioned that he'd been chatting with GP about something that sounds really interesting, and we'll talk more about it. But I'm all about it. What are you suggesting? So, maybe we'll have some regular Stacks Africa content on DeOrganized. I'd love that. So, Sam, the short answer is yes, and whatever we have to work out for the details, we'll figure it out. Xenitron. Awesome stuff today, man. I love what you guys are building. I think you guys are a shoo-in for an open-ended grant based on your production in the ecosystem and what you've been working on. I'm a huge supporter of what you do, obviously, and I can't imagine you not being approved for some step-up funding to kind of keep developing.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Yeah, it's based.
Orange, I hope you're having a great day, man. You seem a little quiet today, but always happy to have you with us.
I'm just listening and deciding if I want to continue with Skullcoin. No, I'm just.
I
Yeah.
will
Yeah.
help you under.
Got it.
Sure.
You will be immortal. Remember our deal.
Yes, exactly. No, just nothing. Just waiting until it's evening and then we start the new day.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Just one day at a time. That's how we
Okay.
get it. One day at a time. And we keep chipping away and we get through what we got to get through. Hana was already ready to go when I was just heating up my coffee. He actually he didn't realize he was still logged into Restream, and he heard my microwave dinging to let him know that I was about to start the show.
Yeah. I thought I was hearing noises in my head. I was like, where's the microwave? I don't have a microwave on. What's going on? And then I had footsteps coming to the mic, and I said, oh, DeOrganized.
It's so good.
Oh man. Much love. GP, what you got going on today?
Yes, so today we have the weekly Stacking DAO Pokemon tournament. We might jump into the screen share afterwards. That's at 11 a.m. ET. So may jump in, play some games. I think people have been liking playing the game. Just a little bit of a refresh in the middle of the day, just to kind of have some fun and just have some discussions. Yesterday we talked in the Zest screen share about IP and building your own IP. So we were discussing what goes into creating NFT collections and all of that. So it's a really good conversation. You should definitely jump into the Zest and Stacking DAO Discords. But yeah, tomorrow we've got Find or Earn Friday. So we're going to be playing Find or Earn on DeOrganized Nightly. It's going to be a bunch of fun. It's always a great time. Might head over to the Skullcoin Discord for a couple extra bonus shows maybe. So get into the Skullcoin Discord as well.
Right on.
Yeah,
right
thank
on.
you. Okay, see you everyone.
Have a good one, Zinni.
See you, Zeddy. Have a great day. Have a great, safe trip back to the
Have a great
underworld.
one.
Another fine episode of Find to Earn. Actually, I think this was a great episode of the morning show, even though it was a little bit darker than we usually have.
Right.
But
We talked about real issues.
we're talking about real issues and real problems that we need to have solved sooner than later. This shit's getting out of hand.
It needs coverage.
It needs coverage on a multiple fronts, and that's what we're here for. To spotlight builders and people developing, but also to bring you the news and information and keep you current, up to date on what's going on. And there's a lot going on, and it's not always pleasant to deal with. But we persevere. We take it day to day, and we move on. 11 a.m. in just about 37 minutes. We got the Bitcoin Pepe Touch Grass space. I will be there hanging out with the crew from the only Pepe coin you need to know about, the Orange Froggy. Get out and support. Lots going on in the spaces. We'll be back tomorrow with a special episode with Dan Trevino coming on at 10:30.
And Rash.
With 6 and Rash
And Riff.
coming on to tell us about the long-awaited launch of some functional boom smart shops. I'm super excited. I cannot wait. I've been such a huge fan. Dan was actually, I think, he was on my first Spaces episode. Dan was one of the first people in the space that actually was on it. He was on the first DeOrganized space. The first official space we launched featured Dan. I think it was Dan, Staxy, and Freddie from Stacks Africa. And everything was not quite where it is now. Amazing how far we've all come. That's it. I'm going to sign off. I can keep talking. I'm not right in my head with things. I still don't feel good about a lot of stuff. So I tend to just ramble. So
Understood, dude. Understood. There's a lot of things going on. Another based episode of the Let's Go Morning Show. Keep you in the know. Keep the vibes high. Keep loving the room.
That's right. That's right. I am Peace Love Music. We are DeOrganized Media, coming at you live on Bitcoin Live, decentralized broadcasting every Monday through Friday, bringing you all the news and information, conversations, games, fun, prizes, alpha, never financial advice. Always do your own research, and you get out there and have a blessed day.
Bye-bye.
Thank
Love
you all
you.
for tuning in.
Cheerio.
Peace out.